So that's what's new so far. Ah, look at them. Yum, I love that tea. Hi guys. Oh. Hi guys, it's Jen and welcome back to my channel. I had to tie my hair up because it was doing weird things today. I've missed you so much. I'm sorry that I've been away for the past couple weeks. I've had quite a busy past couple of weeks, guys. Let me show you guys what I've been up to. Hi guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd do a vlog today. You guys know how much I love Pyunkang and I've been raving on and on about them in the past, but I've actually never met them before. They have a hospital, it's called the Pyunkang Pyongwon. I've been invited there and I'm gonna meet with them. I'm gonna find out about their products. I'm gonna find out the official order of how to use their products and just really pick their brains. I actually went to get my acupuncture done and stuff. I'm not sure if that's still gonna be on, but I'm gonna have lunch with them. So I thought I might vlog it. Let's go! And we are here. This is Pyunkang's Vice President.
해외 여러분들께 이제 평강유를 많이 소개시켜드릴 수 있게 돼서 기쁘게 생각하고 있습니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Yay!
저희가 텍스처 안정된 텍스처나 그다음에 그 펑션을
네.
다 만족시키는
Okay, we're getting quite technical here.
열심히 만들고 있어요.
Oh my god, 진짜요?
다음
He heard me talk about it in the video. We're hearing the scoop first here, guys. Maybe it needs to be a secret.
예, 반갑습니다. 자연스럽게 감기가 걸리긴 걸리는데 너무 짧다. 마지막에 자, 건강한 30.
I found out, guys. They've been watching my videos for a long time and they watched that video where I was talking about how I think if only they came out with an eye cream, I would really love it. I didn't even remember this. I'm not sure if you guys remember. They actually watched that video and they got inspired and they actually answered my request to them and started making eye cream. So guys, we have made a difference in the K-beauty world. So as you can see, I've been busy changing the K-beauty world. And what else? We have a bus back. Daddy's home. She's so happy.
Hello,
Are you serious?
Ready to be planted.
Can't believe you brought back a tree from Africa.
The moment I saw this, I thought of Jen.
I got something for me from Valentino. You also got me these two Dior highlighters. Beauty. 근데 이건 뭐야? 오빠 이거 뭐야? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, 오빠. 뭐야?
It's really hard to hold. Aiden's got the smallest face. Why is it?
Yes, I went to a show with William. I think he came with me for the first time to one of these shows. But it was really fun. CL, we got to see her. She's amazing in real life. She's such a performer. I have been busy doing this and that, but honestly, I'm really sorry that I've been away for so long. I didn't mean to do this. I told you guys I'd get back on my weekly roster of videos. I think I really need you guys to hold me accountable to my weekly videos. So right now, I'm gonna give you guys permission on my Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter. You can come and, I don't know, I'm scared to do this right now. I'll trust that you guys know your limits. I just need you guys to kind of like whack me on the ass sometimes and say, I need your video this week. Because I'm an INFP, that's an intuitive feeling, perceiving person, I really get caught up in the moment and what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm just so absorbed in what I'm doing that I open my eyes and look at the world and then I realize it's like been 6 hours. So there's times when I'm literally getting ready to film. I get lost in the process of getting ready. I forget that I'm getting ready to film and then the sun's gone down and William's back home. So we have to have dinner and then things happen. But not just that, I do have a ton of events and things to go to and I get really busy doing that. But really, I need you guys, MUSE fam, to be in with me on this and sort of whip my ass sometimes. And I will not get upset at it unless it's like abusive. Please gently and nicely. I need you guys, MUSE fam, to be in with me on this. I just realized, is it too bright? Okay, I also have one more really exciting announcement that I should have done way before. I'm not sure if you guys remember that I own a brand called MUSE Beauty. For the month of March, actually, William and I decided to donate $10 from every single sale and donate it towards this orphanage in Korea, which we went and visited. This is actually an orphanage that's volunteer run by an orphan herself with disabilities, for orphans with disabilities, all the way up to about 50 years of age. They all live in this one house, and this woman has just given her life to help these people like they are her children. In Korea, the government doesn't really support these kind of things, so a lot of people, especially orphans or people with disabilities, and combine them together, they are really sidelined. No one really takes care of them. So William and I went and saw that, and we wanted to donate what we could, even though it's probably not that much since we don't get like tons and tons and tons of sales. But I did want to mention it in my video because it does mean a lot to me. And if it does go well, then hopefully we'll continue to be able to support them in the future as well, or other organizations that we find in Korea that need a little bit of help. So yes, I'm really excited to share that. When I first started my MUSE brand, I honestly wanted to make it 100% charity organization. But William, being a little bit more of the realistic guy, he told me that we probably cannot do that. We'll go bankrupt. So yeah. Anyways, that's an exciting announcement. I'm sorry this intro has been so long, but this is gonna be so fun. So do get ready for a ton of Korean makeup porn in this video. I'm sorry to use that term. You guys voted for this on my Instagram over Korean versus American makeup dupes, which I thought that one would be more popular. Basically, this video is gonna be like a report to you guys on some of the new makeup products that have come out lately. Some of them I would have actually used, and I have something to add, my 2 cents and my thoughts on them. And some of them, just as a disclaimer, I wouldn't have opened it, so it might be a first impression. Stay around to the end also for information on $1,000 worth of Korean beauty giveaway in this video and on my Instagram. So now that all of that is over, let us finally begin with this video. You guys know how much I love Clio's cushion. So yes, this is from Clio, it's the quilt cover. And I'm really excited because every time Clio comes out with new cushions, it's just better and better every time. This is the conceal cushion, the really heavy coverage one. The quilt cover fanwear cushion XP with the mirrored top, which I think a lot of people really loved, including me. And this is the new one. So this is the new Clio quilt cover ampoule cushion. It has the sort of metallic top. So let's give this a go. They probably just came out with this. Oh my gosh, the puff is so soft. Whoa. You know how usually the under part of the puff is really soft and velvety? The top part also is too. It's so soft and nice to touch. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It feels like a little duckling. So soft. Here's the product. So let's try this. Okay, it has their classic Clio smell. The fragrance is quite strong, which is one of the downsides of Clio cushions. But it's not a bad smell. It's not suffocating. It's not too nauseating. This actually reminds me of the Shiseido cushion that I've been absolutely loving. If you guys saw on Instagram, it's the one that I've got on my face at the moment. It actually is quite nice. I mean, it's not like a really, really natural feeling cushion. It's a little more present, but it gives you a really nice, the more you blend it, the nicer it is. It's really smooth. It seems like it has good coverage, moisturizing, but it's not overly glowy. I'm not sure, guys. I think I put a little bit too much, but I feel like if you go too heavy-handed, it will look cakey. Obviously, it doesn't have as much coverage as the quilt cover. It's not sheer, it's definitely medium, and it doesn't seem that buildable, to be honest. Okay, so that is my first impression. We'll see how this goes. But yes, it is their newest cushion as of end of March 2018. Whoa, it has gone down to this like velvet finish, and there's like hardly any transfer. It has settled really nicely. It feels like kind of like rubber. It feels like a satiny velvet or something. So next from Laneige, and I have actually been trying it, it's the Laneige Special Care Eye Sleeping Mask. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but Laneige water sleeping mask, they actually came out with a version for your eyes. And also, just as an update, they also have a new lavender version of that sleeping mask now. But the eye sleeping mask, let me show you guys. It's actually quite a heavy bottle. It's glass. It says eye depuffing, eye moisturizing and cooling for all skin types. And what's interesting about it is that it comes with this actual ceramic ball. Why did I say ceramic ball? It looks like this, and you basically just apply it straight to the eye area like this. So if you're like an hygiene freak, I guess you might kind of not be happy with that. But I do have to say, it's really convenient. If your face is clean, as long as it's clean, I think it'll be alright. For me anyway, when I saw that it's an eye sleeping mask, for some reason I was expecting it to be a little heavy duty because it's like a mask, it's meant to stay on for a while. But actually, it's actually not thick. It's quite thin in texture. I do have to say is it's convenient, it's really quick to apply on. The ball is really big, so you only need to do like one application and then use your fingers to pat it in. But it's really cooling, so I guess it would help with depuffing. I'm not sure if it has helped my depuffing. Honestly, I need depuffing in the mornings, not night times. And this is meant to be like a mask that you apply at night times. So yeah, I haven't been able to see that aspect of things. But it is a very decent eye product. It's not terribly thick, as I said, so it's not something that you would want to get if you're looking for something that's really anti-wrinkle sort of thing. But the consistency, even though it is light, it does kind of stay on a bit. There's a little bit of stick to it. So yeah, I think it's actually a really good product, and it is an extension of their water sleeping mask. So that's new products from Laneige. Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but I did mention this brand called VT. I mentioned one of their products in my recent favorites video. It was their sun-packed essence that I loved as a primer, which by the way, that thing ran out so quickly, guys. I know a lot of you guys went out and bought it afterwards because I got a lot of your DMs. Did you guys also find that it ran out so quick? But something else that I have been loving is their blushes. These are the cushion blushes. They're really nice. They're really nice. I'm not sure if you guys know VT's, I think their models are BTS. Just also as extra info about this new brand, it is actually Vant. If you guys know VANT, it's actually them. They just redid their branding, which I think they did a good job of because their products are actually really good. These are the cushion blushes, and I've got a little bit of both of these on my face today. Lifts up the skin complexion, and it is very neon. So if you're looking to something that's really K-poppy, cute, fluoro, then look no further. I actually mentioned this in my Makeup Muse Monday post on Instagram. Just look at the color. This one is in coral. It's actually not completely neon. I mean, it gives you a flush, so it's not too scary. And I love using these not on their own, but a layer over something else. Certain shades make your complexion look dull or a little sullen. Shades like these, which are fluoros, they really add life to your face. That's why Koreans love it so much. It just adds this pop. And so it's really nice if you put on one of your normal blushes and you add a tiny pop of this kind of color just slightly on the top. It really like brings it to life. This one is in pink and it looks like a really fluoro color. It's really moisturizing and it feels very pleasant. It has a slight staining power, but not like as much as the 3CE cushion blushes. Even though the color is really neon, it goes on really subtle, like it's very diluted. So it's quite wearable, honestly. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I've actually been really liking this and I have been loving this brand altogether, VT. Okay, time for Etude House, because I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this. Now, Etude House came out with this new palette, as you guys know, called Peach Farm Play Color Eyes. When they sent this, they sent it together with these Korean jellies that are like in peach shapes and peach flavored. It was actually quite cute. It came in this little picnic basket. So here's their Play Color Eyes palettes. They all have the same shape normally, but this one is just in a peach concept. It's got this cute little gradient on the front and it's really thin and portable. For this one, I can actually give you guys a little bit of my 2 cents on my thoughts on this because I have been using this for a while. To be honest, guys, the colors, they look really cute in the pan, but for my complexion, which when I did the color matching, my skin tone came out as like cool summer. But yeah, something about these shades are not that flattering for me, honestly. They're not really pigmented. They're just like Korean style eyeshadows. Honestly, I felt like I would really love this palette, guys, but I don't actually really like it that much. The colors are not that flattering for me. Firstly, like this one is too light and not pigmented enough. So working as like a highlight shimmery color, it doesn't really tickle my fancy, you know, as much. And I thought that, okay, that's okay. Usually I don't really like those shades on these palettes anyway. They have to be really pigmented to really appeal to me. But these middle shades, I thought, you know, they're really nice coral colors. Etude House usually comes out with nice pinks and corals, but the colors on me just kind of don't work. I'm not sure why it exactly is. On the hands, it looks beautiful. Let me just swatch it for you guys. But I have nicer corals that I've been liking better. Like once on the eyelids, it's a bit different, you know. It highlights the redness of my skin or something. It just doesn't look that good. It kind of looks a little blurry and muddy. Yeah, I just have corals that I like better. None of the shades are too chalky or too powdery or have too much fallout. They're all really consistent. So this one I feel like would definitely suit someone who has a little bit more of a tanned undertone, or if you have a warm undertone if you're pale. So that is that. Now this one, so heavy. I've been working out, guys, these days, so my muscles, I have to say, they're growing a little bit. But that was hard to carry. This is the base color dictionary from Etude House. Look at it, it's like a little bookshelf. Hey, it'll fit right here. Fits perfectly, guys. I haven't opened this yet, so I don't know what this is. My last Etude House opening was their like game machine thing. That was a little bit fail because it was a little late, but this one, I have to say, I'm pretty on the ball. So there are these two books. Yes, it's their double lasting foundations and cushions. Ooh. 짜잔! 무너짐 없이 더블 래스팅. 내 피부에 착! So it's their new double lasting cushions. There's a brush. There's a little color chart right there. Personal color chart. I think Koreans are the only ones that are really into this personal color chart thing. But I really have to tell you guys, that has completely changed the way that I choose my clothes, my hair color, my eyeshadows, lips, everything. Blush, skin tone, foundations, jewelry, everything. Personal color is like, it changes your world. If you live in Korea, you can find tons of people who do this personal color consultation for you to figure out the best color to suit your skin tone, to really flatter you and bring out your beauty best. It really, and also the colors to avoid. It really helped me so much, so I do want to encourage you guys to try that out if you're in Korea or anywhere around the world actually. Okay, and these are the foundations. 짜잔! So I'm sorry guys, I don't have anything to add to this one because I haven't tried it, obviously. This is a first impressions. But let me just take out one of these cushions and test it. All right, so this is the brush. It's massive, like. And this is the cushion, double lasting cushion. The casing is just, you know, it's just, you know. It looks very much like Etude House casing. It's got a nice matte top. It feels quite nice actually. It's very thin and light. So obviously this is meant to be something that lasts for a long time. Okay, so the cushion itself reminds me of Etude House's typical cushions. It looks like the, you know, the thin, hard type of sponge. So I'm gonna try this on the back of my hand. Oh crap, I seriously always do this, but I apply too much product at first. It's very cooling, it's very refreshing. It has a lot of fragrance, similar to Clio's level of fragrance. It seems like it has a lot of coverage, guys. I have to be honest, it does. It has a lot of coverage. First impression is I can actually feel it on the skin, so it's not something that's really natural and thin. But I feel like if you just use a lighter hand than I did, it wouldn't. It's actually quite beautiful. It reminds me of the Clio Kill Cover Conceal cushion, which is the thickest, heaviest coverage one. It's claiming to be long lasting. We shall see about that. That's something I'll have to test out. But that's a first impression, and I guess you're meant to use this as well to apply it. So I have not. Now the double lasting foundations. Are you guys more of a cushion person or a foundation person? I was talking with Angel Onni the other day at the show, and we both, well, I realized that there are people who definitely really lean more towards foundations because I'm someone who was like thinking cushions are amazing. Like once you try it, you'll be hooked, you can't go back. But I realized that people with really, really oily skin or people who grease up a lot during the day would definitely prefer foundations better than cushions. Cushions really work well for those of us, me, who have more normal to dry skin because it adds a bit of the glow without patching and looking dry. But I realized that that dryness is something that some people really need. For the shades, there's ones with a little bit more of a pinky undertone. The one I'm gonna use is the neutral vanilla. Now, here it is, glass jar, quite thick, quite heavy. It's SPF 34 PA++. and it's a pump bottle. So I'm gonna try this on the back of my hand. And usually the way that I can tell whether a foundation is gonna be something that's a little harder to work with versus really easily blended and very natural looking, whether that's something you go for or not, is when it blends nicely through my pores on the back of my hand and also my hairs. And this one is actually settling right into my pores and my lines. Kind of like if there's cracks everywhere and you put paint on it, the paint kind of sticks and clumps a little bit through the cracks. That's what it looks like. So immediately it kind of reminds me a little bit of like Giorgio Armani's Luminous Silk Foundation, but it does blend a lot nicely and it's like velvet matte. So like it blends nice, but then it kind of like settles into the cracks. So I don't know what to think about it. Maybe you do have to use the brush. Again, this is just a report on the new products from Korean market. As always, guys, if I like any of these products a lot, as I actually use them throughout my week and throughout the month, I will definitely include them in my favorites videos at the end of the month. So stay tuned for that, because that's where you can actually see the products that I found that really stood out to me and were good quality. Not just for myself, but if I found something that I think a majority of people will actually like. I can definitely feel why it's long lasting. It's settled down so quickly, there's no transfer, and it kind of tugs a little bit, which is like it completely like really absorbed in and sat into the skin. Quite nice actually. It's quite nice. So good first impression, guys. Etude House Double Lasting. There's 2 more palettes, guys. The first one is VDL's Pantone colors. Oh, so beautiful. How pretty it is. I did an unboxing of this on my Instagram with the entire collection.